make them do it. You can't make them so. You can't measure opinions. We have the facts. We have shown with the facts. And not only that, subjectively, anecdotally, I am a result of less or diminished parental oversight because my parent died. I was highly motivated to develop my person. It wasn't my parents' development, my person. I stand before you today as a result of personal development. And so, one last point, some made, we've used the Bible several times. In the Bible, there was a character who, not just a character, but that provided his children everything. And the children still went their way. There are variables, such as free will. You can provide everything, and free will, in the end, will take over. The character was God, and the children were Adam and Eve. They had everything, but yet they still messed up. Take some points.
What is happening? I see people moving. What is happening on this end? The audience is shaking. Things are getting hotter. Okay, I see. Now, we are on this end to get the final presentation.
My name is Yambura. Good job. And I'm from Ohio in the U.S., so I'm going to give that point of view. So the Bible has been mentioned several times. But the Bible also says that it's a parent's responsibility to nurture and guide their children. Yes. Both physically and spiritually. All right. Spiritual parents teach reliance on God to give them some of it. Spiritual parents teach reliance on God, which can help kids. The child is all good times. So, reliance on God, which can help kids. The child is all good times. So letting you know that you're always there for them. Not quite the way that they always want. You don't have to give them everything they want. Reliance on God, which can help kids. The child is all good times. Letting them, you're always there for them. Raise them to know that they can come to you for help. You don't have to give them everything you You're always there them to know that they can come to you for help. Don't so everything.
How do you think of it?
Them to know that they can come to you.
That's called unity.
They can come to you.
You know, the second block is there now. All those you have now we're moving from I'm going to ask you that you want a three runners, and I'm going to ask you to front your three athletes to join me here. So, I'm giving you like 3 minutes to deliberate amongst yourselves, find your three, and then tell me these are our three. So they'll step forward, they sit forward, and then you go behind them as a sign of support. The same way, the three will forward, the two behind, support them. And you're free to consult with your team. If there's a point you want to present it, you need to agree on, you have the room to do so. Such that when the three come, then you're best three, and they're going to give the best of it. And then I'll take audience from the questions from the audience. Now I'll take audience from the questions, right? So we'll pick like 2 questions from the audience to help guide the conversation as we move into the next round. So the audience. And you say which team you are directing your questions to. Okay.
Can we support our team?
Now we go back to rule number 6. The various unspoken rules apply on the basis that both parties consent. So his proposal is, can we allow the audience, at least a few of them, to join the team to help in presenting the points? Do both parties agree? Are both parties consenting? I'm hearing yes from this end. Do we have yes from this end? Okay, so this is at my discretion. I'm going to allow only up to 3 members to join the team to discuss points that they can add. So, from the audience, discuss which 3 are going to join that team and which 3 are joining this team. You're welcome. You can select any 3 of you, it doesn't matter, except the adjudicators, to join the team and give them points you think they have not stated, or things that we think they should list. That should take about 3 minutes. It's called the delegation of power. Is now alive. They're coming with Form 34B. I'm saying it's only up to a maximum of 3 people. Only up to a maximum of 3. Only allow a maximum of 3 to join them. A maximum of 3. That's all we allow. A maximum of 3.
Nivo. Songe. Hapo. Simama hapo.
Okay, 30 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let's break up. So I'm going to ask the three who are wanting to be in, and then the two that are just in support. So where are your three? Interesting. And now where are your three? Where are the three? Good. So, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, the time has come to separate the wheat from the chaff. And we are going to give them strictly 5 minutes. And for this case, do we still yield time over? We still yield time over. And please note that once you're done with your 5 minutes, you cannot come back on stage. Even if you did less, you cannot take back your time. Once you've given it over, when you get those 5 minutes, please make sure that you utilize every single of those to convince the judicators and the audience that it's worth their time to take a seat and move from this end to this end, or this end to this end. Okay? So we are going to have, I want those who are four first, because they want to give us a little one day four. So, who is taking the stage first for this end? Your 5 minutes begin now.
Although I acknowledge the fact that over-reliance on our parents may cripple our growth, I also tend to think that heavy dependence on our parents will foster this growth. How? When we are learning the course on family dynamics, Coach Grace did mention that our family are our biggest support system. And it is from the family level that we receive love in its purest form. And so as young people, when we are assured of emotional security from our parents, we are more likely to take calculated risks and explore our passion without the fear of failure. And so without this backup plan, a young person who is trying to succeed in life may develop anxiety along the way, and this anxiety may hinder him from exploring more about their passions. And so we know that anxiety will discourage exploration, and discovery is a key ingredient to personal growth. I will give a practical example of a kid who is trying about riding a bike. If they are sure that their parents are there to watch them ride that bike, they will take calculated risks to learn more. They will not fear to fall because their parents are there. Their parents got their back. I also tend to think that personal development is multifaceted. How? It involves aspects such as emotions, emotional support, moral support, spiritual support. And I tend to think that our parents can nurture these areas very well, even more than house schools, and instill morals to us. And so, cutting off the support of our parents may narrow the scope of our personal development. Thank you.
Okay. Now, let's ask the first question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the audience, good afternoon. Now, I'm here to propose the motion at hand. First of all, do we understand the meaning of reliance? Do we understand the meaning of reliance? We have help, and at the same time, we have reliance. So, help is aid elder sisters. At the same time, reliance is whereby you stop and wait for everything to be done for you. That does not make you to grow. That does not develop you as an individual. That does not help you to develop. Second,
So what this is we have that order. We have God the Father and God the Son. And God the Son has to do everything he hears from his Father. So us as children, we have to rely on our parents for guidance, for motivation, and also the Bible says that children obey your parents, the Lord for this is right, and you will have long life. So if you disconnect yourself with your parents, and you will have long life. So if you disconnect yourself with your parents, if you refuse to hear them, if you refuse to follow their warnings, their directions, you will not live long life. And I want also to say that I also want to say that our parents are there just to guide us, to support us, and to show us the way, but not like telling us what exactly to do, but just lead us, showing us the direction to follow. So I can say with that, I feel confident that we are going to win this motion.
Don't consider yourself a winner. You are thinking of a winner.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Can we have now the second?
So thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to continue defending this motion. And I am here to first say that there is a difference between help and rely. You say rely on God. Here we are talking about relying on parents. So when it comes to relying, people say I'm relying on Mark to give me 100 shillings. I'm fully waiting for Mark to give me that 100 shillings so that I can proceed. So we will continue to propose for this motion. And I also want to mention that one, as a career coach, I have come across a lot of parents who, or rather their children depend on them in terms of choosing their careers. So you find that a student is going for a course because the parents say he or she wants me to do medicine. And so after those 6 years, you find this student isn't even ready to face that medicine industry because he or she was forced to do that career. So you see, relying on your parents to do a course that does not align with their strength will truly cost you. The other point, we find that we have even adults who are in the gap of marriage, relying on their parents to get partner for their life. So you find that you are in an arranged marriage because your parents say, I want you to marry this girl, I want you to be married by this boy. So when you get into that marriage, you two are not compatible because it was an arranged marriage. So you had to rely on your parents for your love life, which is not correct. And also I want to emphasize using the Bible as well, that Jesus, at the age of 12, he had to go outside himself to get them so that he could be able to prepare himself for the future, so that he could be independent. So this already proves that we need not to rely on our parents for personal development. And lastly, I want to emphasize that the opposers did not use the facts. when it comes to such a challenge, we do not deal with stories, with assumptions, with thoughts. We want the figures, we want the numbers. You convince us. Maybe your numbers were low, that's why you couldn't even table them. Let us get them statistics so that you can be able to convince us that you are opposing them. That's my point. Thank you.
Let's remember rule number 8. Most importantly, is it the truth? Does it build better friendships and relations? Is it fair to all concerned? Is it beneficial to all involved? Let's have now the final proposition. Opposition, that is.
To our judges and to the audience and to the proposers of the motion, I'm still opposing the motion. And first of all, I'll retaliate on some points that were stated even in the earlier presentation, where a member of the proposing team talked about training of the parent role in training a child. And I feel that if your parents did not train you as you had relied on them to train you, that's where you will fall. That's where you will find that you're not able to do the roles that you're supposed to do even in your adult life. So at that, it means that if the parents who failed you because they did not train you as it was to be, the child, or rather as the young people, that means it's them who failed, not you. Reliance spoke about Jesus going to the temple at the age of 12. That was more, yes, it's personal development, but first that seed had been planted into him by his parents when he was young. It's not just come and find himself that, oh, I'm 12. It started as a gradual process in which he took step by step to the point now you could say, I can go to church by myself. So he had first initially relied on parents to teach him on that. He did not come knowing of that. And then I argue more about that emotional stability that comes with us having that connection with our parents. You see, when we first rely on our parents, there is that connection that we are building, which is very, very paramount in even aspects of our mental health. And for you to take a step in personal development, your mental health needs to be first key. And when you observe that when the mental health is free, you are able to personally develop according to how you wish to be. So if you're in a strangled relationship with your parents that you don't expect them to do anything, you are fully dependent, your mental health or even the mental health of your parents will not be okay, and that will hinder the personal development that you are seeking to get. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we will have the last word from this end, the proposal.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My esteemed colleagues. So you've heard all the subjective and objective information presented to you. Many opinions you have heard, and many facts. Many hypothetical situations that can't be met. And then you have the facts. And so it is true, as it's been said, train a child in the way he shall go, and he'll never depart, right? He'll never depart from reliance. He'll never depart from dependence, because he's been modeled and trained by the parents. If that's so true, and it's so important for parents to do this modeling and assistance, what happens when you take the parent? What do you you are left with you. Personal development is so important and need not be hindered because when assistance is taken away, what do you have? I rest my case that right now, it is important, the fact that you all are here, the fact that this place is here for personal development without your parents, unless your parents are And so thus, we believe it is important for your personal development not to be hindered. And it won't be because you will stand on your own. And I just want you to know, we are not like them.
Let me hear something. And now the interesting part of the debate. From the audience, you've seen how your team has presented the point. So we are going to take from each side 2 individuals who are going to do the same thing. If you are for the motion, it means I'm taking you for this step, right? Then if you are against the motion and believe that people need to rely on, I'm taking from this end. So can I get 2 fronted from this end and 2 from this end? Two from this end. You are presenting also your points that you think they are not presented, but things that are within. They can be in form of questions to the opposite team, or something that you want to give an addition to add your team points. So do I have any on this end? Good. So let's start on this end. And you state where you're directing, whether it's a question or a point. Is it for one thing?
I think I'm sitting on the wrong side.
Then you can say and close. Go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity again. One, I had one of the members on the other side talking about healthy reliance. Healthy reliance. What you should know is reliance is still reliance. Whether healthy or unhealthy, or reliance. That should be spoken out. Now, to show one person in the country because they told a story of being raised or being supported by parents. Just one person, planet Earth.
Jesus.
Where did he tell his story about being supported by parents? The point is, as someone
can do nothing except what the Father do.
Thank you, sir.
the point is, on planet Earth,
He was not in heaven, that was on earth.
on planet Earth,
He was on earth. When he said that,
Jesus is divinity, so you
he was
can't bring
fully
him
man
to
and
Yes, or no?
fully man and fully God.
He was on planet Earth.
My Father, why am I forsaken?
Then what did the Father say? Sir, what did the Father say?
Let's remember that we have 2 minutes.
Wait, my time has been taken out. So what did the Father say? After
This is my beloved Son.
No, he kept
Oh,
quiet.
I'm well pleased.
The Father never said anything, he kept quiet. He was showing the Son that you have to rely on yourself.
Are you
You must
Okay.
You have your time. You have your time.
Okay, here we go.
You have it. Now, Barack Obama became the president of the United States because he told his story. His story of immigration from wherever he came from Africa, to assume that power as the president of the United States, the biggest position you can ever hold in the power of this country. No, they took out no, they took out my time.
You have had actually 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah. from the one that they
Our president,